What's going on, everyone? Juice Bags here, and welcome back to the Hardcore Mystics only playthrough in Dungeon Defenders 2. Oh, let's get this thing over with. We're at 6 of 10 now in this particular portion of the new player quest reward. So we got this one plus 3 more maps to do. We're on floor number 18 here in the Dead Road. So let's go ahead and see what we got and get it built out here. Of course, we got throwers. Always have to have throwers there. Geo Whoppers. We don't have anything super alarming here. Let's just go ahead and get it built out. I do like to double dip in this area, but I don't feel like that may be the right thing to do here on this particular run. Yeah, we're not going to double dip. I'm just going to build it out. Let's go 3 snakes and a coil. What do we want to do here? This is a lighter lane. It's got a lot of goblins. I feel like we might be able to get away with only 2 snakes over here. Let's go 2 snakes and a coil there. We'll throw in a bunch of sand traps and stuff once we're all done, of course. Let's see. Over here we can do some definite double dip. So let's go ahead and angle our snakes off kind of like that. Make sure we're getting some good double dip there. And in fact, let's give these guys... Let's go ahead and throw a couple of sand traps in right there. Now, how do we want to do this one? I feel like here... normally I am a little more aggressive with this one, but I feel like for this run, we can go something like this, and that wall may not even really get approached. We got big boys on that one. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just throw some sand in over here as well. Let's go something like that. So, all right, this side of the map is pretty much done. Of course, we've got this area. Here we can do, we can do quite a bit of different locations here. So, let's go 3 here. We want to get our obelisk in. Let's just drop... Actually, let's use the obelisk as a bait tower for those flyers. We'll go something like that. Actually, the obelisk may not actually function as a bait tower there. And then we'll go something like that. I want to put the coil over far enough where it's going to buff the obelisk as well. And then we got a whole bunch of DU left. We can sand trap it up a bit. Something like that. I mean, I think that looks pretty solid. We can get some sand traps on this lane as well. And then I kind of want to get, since we got all these range mobs, I kind of want to get some sort of upfront damage going. But I want to be careful as to how I place it. How do we want to do it? I mean, that is certainly just going to get hammered on, right? Well, I mean, let's find out. It's, it's a definite last resort. We're going to have to get rid of one of those. That way we can get a Serpent's Coil down. Just throw the Serpent's Coil behind, since it's mainly just going to be buffing those two. Alright, that leaves me 20 more. I mean, I guess we can just split this area with sand traps. There we go. And that fills us up. So let's let it fly and see how it goes. For wave 1, we shouldn't have to work too hard here. But let's see how things wind out. It's like the one situation in the game where a Skelly Boom would be awesome. Here in Temple of the Necrotic, in those two stair lanes. But completely unnecessary as well. But would be one particular lane, which, I guess you got the Wild West now, too, with all those skellies at the end of the waves, but I mean, I can't see why anyone would waste the materials on building out a Skelly Boom relic, but you never know. One day, we might need the Skelly Boom. Alright, everything is just getting slapped over here. Looks like nothing is really making it up to the walls. We're getting real good upfront killing here with those snakes right there. Lots of enemies on this map, so it will take a little while to run. How about over here? We got our assassins. Good job, Wall. Fine work. Wall goes hard when it does things the right way. Alright, and there we go. So, what do? Do we dump everything into the obelisk? Let's get that obelisk jacked. And you know what? Let's focus... Let's focus on this side of the map. That way we can kind of just ignore it and just let things go over here. A few upgrades in there. And just let it fly at that. We'll see. I think this is going to be... This is a pretty good map as far as, like, easy choice. It depends on how the lanes mutators fall, of course, but this early in Onslaught, we don't really have any sort of a even remote challenge from lane mutators at all. The obelisk doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, there it went. I was going to say, what the heck was going on there? Obelisk was on a coffee break there, it looked like. We got Skarnash. Let's just deal with him right here. Sparkle party that guy right off of us. And, yeah, GG's on Skarnash there. Still haven't bothered. You see with my 695 health. I have not bothered with any hero health yet. I feel like at this stage in the game, even if I do die to an assassin, it's just not going to be that big of a deal. Alright, now this has gone really smooth so far. So, what do we want to do? I mean, just spam them around, I guess. I don't feel like we may not even need any more upgrades. We might just be able to blast through without. We got our obelisk upgraded, which is pretty huge. Everything else is just getting it. Go ahead and grab a little appeasement here. Cannon Ogre. We're going to want to put the slap on the Cannon Ogre here. I think we'll get a little sparkle party. Oh, actually, we don't even need to. Cannon Ogre wrecked. Now, take a look. We're getting 0 of 10 Chaos 5 gear now. So, you know, obviously it's 0 of 10, so it's not going to be massive, but we should see a little bit of a champion score gain on our mule on this one. Of course, the goal... I had to use up my sparkle party there. I guess I didn't have to, but I did. It's alright, it'll be back up here in a moment. Alright, and I think we just let it fly here for the rest of this one, and not even worry about the upgrades. Feel like we're in really, really sound shape. Just kind of shows with, you know, having proper shard setups. Even without having the correct mods, just having any beneficial mods, but having proper shard setups, I mean, it just goes hard. early game. You know, it is without a doubt the way to progress in Dungeon Defenders 2, without question. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of watching everything burn and waiting for the mini bosses. Yep. Forgot about the old assassin. Get wrecked. Alright, we got Gorb stock rolling out over here. It's like the perfect assassin area. We got sand traps. We got 2 different walls to knock them off of us. And we got enough snakes where should not have a problem getting a beam on them right away. Alright, very smooth wave 4. See what we're going to have for mini bosses here. We got a roller and a skelly. Alright, well, shouldn't be too terrible to deal with. We will get it done here. Drop a little call to madness because, you know, Gobu Fights 2025 going down right here. $400 mobs left. Here comes our assassins. Ooh, they got a little damage in on me. Alright, here comes our siege roller. We'll wait for his booty to be exposed. It's coming out. Not exactly super quick, but he is coming out. That's probably exposed enough. Get on up in there. Oh! I get assassined right as I go for the siege roller. That's alright. We got the roller. That's like Kellyanne. We can just ignore. He's going to slow walk it down and just get burned away. Come on, little skelly. Yeah, wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. So pretty smooth sailing. Now that leaves me, 3 more Onslaught maps to do. And we get to move on to the next portion of the quest line. Let's go ahead and see what kind of shinies we got. Oh, you know what? I should just auto-collect. We'll do that. We got a defender pack too. Let's just go ahead and auto-collect it all up and head back to town and see what kind of goodies we got. Alright, let's see. We got us a campaign shard, a little concussive shock there. Oh, hello. I mean, we would get one of those as part of the new player quest line, but that is huge. You know what? I'm going to use Defender medals to upgrade it since I blew all my gold on those pylons. Oh, yeah. We got the Burning Strikes in the mix now. That's a huge score right there. Frozen Core we can trash. No super hot mods. Looks like not a whole lot of gear, but I'm assuming we will get a small gain. Really small. We went from 2885 to 2887 on our champion score. So, I mean, 0 of 10 gear. So, I just didn't get anything better than the, the 10 out of 10 Chaos 4 stuff. But we'll get there. Next map, of course, we will scale up even further. And then even further after that. And I should be to a point where I think I'll have no problem skipping Chaos 5 altogether when it comes to going back to expeditions. We should have the Chaos 6 champion score ready to go. And we'll be able to hop right back into Chaos 6. But that will get it for now. Thanks an absolute ton for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Take it easy.